Like it. Very good. Well done, mate. Do you want me to go over there and you can do this? Yeah, you sit in there. Jesus.
Just go.
What are we doing?
Long time.
Yeah,
You can.
Okay, Callum O'Dowda, 10 minutes. 11 p.m. tonight is the embargo. And if we're all ready, we'll get started. Tony, please.
Hi Callum, how are you?
Good. Very good.
Welcome back to you. We talked to Robbie earlier. You've had your own injury issues around the Ireland squad as well. How are you feeling now?
I'm feeling really good actually. It has, like you said, it has been quite a while. It always seems when the international break would come around, I'd pick up something cool. I was in the middle of a long-term injury. I had a hamstring operation, so I've had a fair share of unlucky injuries. But now I'm feeling good where I'm at with everything at the moment. Settled in nicely at Cardiff City as well. So. Happy to be back with the boys too.
Tell us about that move and how it came about.
It was a bit of an interesting one. I've been at Bristol City for a long time. I think in football, I think I'd seen everyone come and go, other than a couple of young graduates really, and had a bit of interest from quite a few clubs. And it was Steve Morrison that convinced me with style of play, what he wanted to achieve, the likes of the players he was going to bring in, which did it for me really. And I got so much respect for obviously Bristol City, but I need a new challenge as well. And I was delighted to get it all sorted in a short space of time.
From an Ireland point of view, you've been around quite a long time, and is it fair to say you haven't achieved your potential, no doubt because of the injuries in the main?
I think that's a fair comment. I feel like I've got a lot to offer. I also feel like probably in club football as well, when I'd really get going, I'd be hit down with an injury or something. But I feel as though I still it's kind of like unfinished business in a way. And the gaffer has been great to me. Regular phone calls, checking up on me, seeing how I am. And I also want to repay him the loyalty he's had of me, as I did start quite a few of his early games too. So yeah, that's where I'm at.
It's funny because a bit like with Robbie Brady, he was always name checking you when you weren't available or weren't in squads. So for you and Robbie, this is a new setup for you, isn't it?
Yeah, you could say so. I'm just delighted just to be back playing as well and back amongst the boys. If I'm being honest with you, grateful to still be around the setup and as well. But I still feel I have a lot to offer, and I feel as though I've had a good start to life at Cardiff too.
Thank you.
Gavin, please.
Hi Callum, welcome back. Can you talk to us about the mental challenge of that run of injuries, because you just couldn't get any rhythm?
Yeah, it was tough. I just felt like it was one after the other, like a knock-on effect. But I like to think I'm quite a positive person as well. So I had good people around me as well to help. I think that was probably the key thing. But like I said then, I'm positive, and I'd always try and look at the positives in it, whether I could strengthen other areas or kind of analyse my game and stuff. But I guess it also is part of the game, and it comes with it.
Was there ever any fear on your part that you wouldn't make it back here into the international?
No, if I'm being honest, no, I didn't. I truly believe in my ability and what I can offer. So it was never really a doubt in my mind.
And so lastly for me, what can you offer on the pitch? Because you've seen the team evolve quite a bit when you've been away.
Yeah, well, a lot of people in this room know I'm a powerful player. I think I play with quite a lot of intelligence as well. And I like to run beyond teams as well. I've been playing quite a few positions this season at Cardiff. So that shows that the versatility in my game too. So I'd say that's it.
Go in, please.
I know you mentioned Steve Morrison was a big part of going to Cardiff. He's obviously gone. You probably have a new manager when you get back. What's it like now for you? Is this window important to show a new manager what you can do, or are you now used to this? As I'm sure you've had many managers at Bristol City as well.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's probably showing him what I can do, but obviously disappointed. I felt we as players owed a lot to Steve Morrison. He was the one he was the one that did it for me. He was the one that got it over the line. So I need to be careful what I say, but I am quite disappointed with it all. But I guess that's football.
Just I think you played every game early on for Stephen. Did he speak to you much over the last 2 years when you had those injury problems and were
Yeah, no, I did. Yeah, regular contact, the odd phone call, and I guess that just shows what he's like, not just as a manager but as a human being too, which you don't normally see a lot from managers. I find that he has. Obviously, we've had private conversations, but I feel as though I do owe him a lot for showing that trust and loyalty in me.
Ed Leahy, please.
Callum, how you doing? So just, I suppose, just continuing with the theme that since you broke into the Ireland squad, every manager sort of has really always mentioned you as been, even when you're not there, that you're a player who is missing and can improve the team and impact on the team. So during the times when you're off injured and missing out in squads, does that sort of belief give you extra sort of, is that a comfort to you when you're back at your club that you know that Irish team is someone still thinks about you?
Yeah, you could say that, but it gives that added extra motivation with my rehab and stuff. But I fully back myself, and I think that's probably I don't want to be one of those guys where I retire and people say, it was injuries that tarnished his career, or he didn't fulfil his potential because of injuries. I feel as though, hopefully, touch wood, this is the season where I can kick on and truly just get back to being at my best, playing regular football.
And just going back to the start of your Ireland career, where you almost burst into the squad for Euro 2016, does that give you a real drive going into next year's qualifying campaign? Something that you could almost feel before, and that's something to really look forward to?
Yeah, I guess it was. I think even though that was such a long time ago, just the excitement of going to a major tournament, I could feel the buzz around the place, and those are the things you thrive on as well. So I think if we can get that back again, that's what dreams are made of, not just for us but everyone in this room as well, isn't it? It's massive, and to be a part of that. But yeah, I'm just really happy to be back amongst the boys and back in the setup, if I'm honest.
Sean, please.
Hi Callum, what have you made of the team's progression since your last international appearance almost 2 years ago?
Almost 2 years ago, yeah. That's been, you reminded me there. A lot of progression, I'd say. Obviously, since the gaffer's come in, I feel as though he has put his stamp on it. The coaches have done exceptionally well, and I think it's been great to see just players going on doing well and stuff, and for myself, itching to get out there, itching to help out the boys as much as I can, and hopefully it starts over these next 2 games.
Is there anything in particular Stephen said he wanted from you in this window?
Well, I only got in late last night. We have had a small conversation, but I think there will be the conversations we have building into the 2 games.
Paul, please.
Callum, welcome back again. Good to see you. You've mentioned the fact that you've played in a few different positions this season since you moved to Cardiff. With us as well, you've played in a number of different roles. Now at 27, what role do you think you're best suited to? Is it more central or wider? What's the...
It's a tough question. It's what I'm suited to. I'm not too sure. The one I enjoy the most is probably playing higher up, further forward. But I think especially in this Ireland team, whether it's kind of on the left side, I think that could be my strongest position, but yeah, it's been it's an interesting one when I've been quite versatile, especially this season. I've operated left wing, right wing, left back, and left wing back. But further forward, going back to your question, I'd say is my preferred, but my strongest, I'm not sure.
Just one little quick addendum. Did you get much grief crossing the centre from your former fans?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I got quite a few texts and stuff. But yes, that's good.
You're off social media?
Yeah, a bit of social media. Yeah, some ex-players as well from Bristol City, but it's all part of it, isn't it?
Last one from Dan.
Callum, can I just ask you about your sister winning a medal at the Commonwealth Games? It must be sort of the proud moment for the family.
Yeah, no, I was extremely proud. Yeah, it was lovely. I actually went to Birmingham to watch her at the Commonwealth, and she did fantastic. I always say she's the proper athlete in the family now, but and then she went on to do the Europeans as well, which she did really well in too. So yeah, delighted. Me and Jada are really close, and I'm happy for her because she's worked extremely hard to get into the position she is in now.
Yeah, it's unusual, I suppose, for two siblings in different disciplines, but I mean, was she always sort of on that sort of progression, if you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, it's probably one of those when mum and dad are both saying, oh, it's come from me, it's come from our side. But no, she has always. She did a bit of Irish dancing when she was younger, but I think she probably noticed that she could do all these multi-events that they do in HEP and pentathlon, all these different events, and she is exceptionally good at all of them. And I noticed it because in lockdown she actually had to spend it with my sister because she was visiting, and she ended up. I was going to say I was saying her welcome, but she definitely didn't. No, she's going to see this now. But no, I did. I spent lockdown with her, and even then, when we were allowed to then go out and do stuff, I could see how much of an athlete she was then, and she's done really well to achieve what she has the past year.
No one ever asked her about declaring for Ireland, no? Was that a family chat?
Yeah, one of those, isn't it?
Okay, thanks guys.
Yeah. Cool. Cheers, guys.
Thanks.